Wagwan sports fans, welcome back to another episode, another live. I'm your host, Omar,
I'm Rush.
and this is the Stardust Sports TV, the place you guys come to get the best, most interesting, and riveting sports topics, discussions, and debates on the internet.
Yes, my people. Well, go on. Before we get into today's live, don't forget to like the video. Subscribe to the Stardust Sports TV. Is it me?
Subscribe to No Bum Rush.
And subscribe to No More Rush. The No More Rush podcast on the way. First video today. We'll be premiering at 6. Listen, but before we get to the No More Rush, our whole reason, people, we're going to talk about the upcoming game against Argentina and Jamaica.
Because at the end of the day, the first things first. Not a regular boys football.
Yeah, right? We're going to talk about the reggae boys. Is it me? We've been doing a lot of schoolboy football content, Premier League content, and we're launching our new podcast, the No More Rush podcast. But, so the reggae boys content has been suffering a bit. 1 or 2 videos a week, which we're not really used to. But
to be honest, in our defense, the Reggae Boys have not been very involved in international football. During international break, only managing to get one friendly, right? So there's not very much content. The Premier League was postponed, and as such, our keeping up with the Reggae Boys feature would have taken a hit because there's no Bobby Reed, there's no Mikel Antonio, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So it's not that the Reggae Boys content have been suffering, it's just that due to circumstance, there hasn't been much Reggae Boys content to speak about. But come back again.
Yeah, and on the 27th, that's 2 days from now, we'll be taking on Argentina, bro.
My favorites to win the World Cup, by the way.
You're going to Argentina?
Those you already know, it's not a surprise. You can tell people them lie, man.
No, that I say it, but like they say if you're in football, Argentina will win the World Cup. I know that's your prediction.
I've been saying this for months. People just a try to brand.
Nah, honestly, prediction or they not carry. They carry USA.
No, I'm not carrying any team. The only team I carry is Jamaica. But I genuinely believe Argentina will win. But we will be having, I'm sure Rush will be having very many videos like that. Allow me to tell you. Right now, the main focus is Jamaica. Obviously, I like Argentina. Argentina have gone unbeaten for almost 40 games. This is the most they've ever gone unbeaten for in the history of Argentinian football. They are on hot form. Lionel Messi for his country is probably playing the best football he's ever played for his country in his life.
Yeah.
And he hasn't had a bad start domestically either. So this will be a hard game. Don't get me wrong, it will be a tough game. But I think this is the best and most talented Jamaica Reggae Boys squad ever called up in the history of the federation.
I agree with you. First comment of the day. Yeah. Big up. This is universal illumination. Big up Argentina fan here. But hope Jamaica put up a good fight.
For sure.
Thanks for tuning in. This is that sports TV going far and wide, bro. So Argentina fan. I like it. Anyways, yeah, bro. So the first place we can go with. Let's talk about the squad for a second. Then we can get into the game.
Yeah.
Then we get into expectations. And let's do a predicted lineup or a lineup. Right. So the only change to the squad is Andre Blake in and Malik Oil right back. How do you feel about those changes, and does that affect the squad in any way?
People, and this is something that I wanted more people to get in. There's 13 people here. We've obviously started to make some enemies based on our commentary on sports and so on and so forth. And I've been told by some of my loved ones, close friends, to tone it down a bit because I might be too critical. But I won't. Yeah. Because you get me, I said, nobody can really tell me what to do. And I said, bro, this might stir up some more feelings. But I guess that's what Joe Mar from the Stardust Sports TV does. Rush is the more, politically correct, the more in check person. But I'm just going to talk. And I have no idea, in God's name, how the Malik Howell, where does he fit in? How?
The thing is, how? Malik Howell is listed as University of Memphis.
And
he graduated.
That's a lie. College. Exactly.
So I'm not sure what exactly is going on there. But want to start with Andre Blake or you want to skip over that?
We spoke about Andre Blake, and Andre Blake is included. Andre Blake is the best coach.
So what's the question? Why is Malik Howell in the squad?
Oh, and we saw like a list of understudies. And
the reserves, and he was not a part of it.
Exactly. In addition to the fact that there's other good defenders, right? The likes of Amari Hutchinson has not been called up, and apparently he has his passport. I'm not breaking news, but that's what I heard, right? Yeah. How then does Malik Howell find his way into the setup. How? How?
Yeah, as I said, it's kind of weird because on the thing is listed. I've seen some listings. They know the squad and the player and the clubs and whatever. He's not even a pro. He's not even a full pro right now.
Bro, I heard an interview from his mouth saying that he's praying for a pro contract and an international call-up. One step at a time, fella.
No, that's not his fault, bro. I'm not gonna blame the guy. You're working hard as a footballer and somehow somebody's pushing you and get a call up. You take it and you try to make
I said I'm not telling him to turn it down. I'm not angry at him.
Yeah, but you say one step at a time. Yeah. Shoot for the stars. Go for what you want. It's the JFF and the selection and the coach. It's on them. They are who you should be aiming your criticism at.
Bro, bro.
All right, so Ryan Collins said that's weird, bro. It is weird. It's very weird.
I'm so baffled. Yo, when I heard it, I was like, all right, Andre Blake back in the squad. Good. Mm-hmm. Andre Blake and the coach. Maturely, the coach looked upon Andre as probably my best player on the team. Mm-hmm. Andre Blake is arguably the best right now. While I may tell that there can be a debate for that. You're probably the best player on this team. You are the captain of this team. Mm-hmm. By far the best in your position. Right? He's one of the best in his positions in the region. Fine, Andre Blake is back. There's not much more to talk about. Mm-hmm. But you mean to tell me of all the eligible defenders that Jamaica has in the whole diaspora, the whole pool, how does Malik Howell get a call up at that right back position?
Straight out of college. And remember, so what happened to Tariq Zimenez? Tariq Zimenez was being called up. And right. I didn't agree with the call up. Exactly. As I'm saying, players that were in the fold already. What about them? What about some other players that are different? What about Wes Harding?
What about who? Wes Harding has come and played for Jamaica before. Exactly. Wes Harding has a World Cup qualifying.
Yeah, he's a Jamaican international.
He's a Jamaican international.
So I don't know.
Like some Mike Collector who has been a long servant. Some might say Mike Collector is currently on a free. But Mike Collector is a pro and he's had a lot of games where he's represented the country. He hasn't been called up. Wes Harding, as I just said, a full Jamaican international, has not been called up. And there's, I think it's a Swiss player, Original, or whatever his name is. Apparently, he has interest in playing for Jamaica, and he's eligible to play for Jamaica. He's a solid right back.
Yeah.
In fact, I think he's the best right back available to Jamaica, besides the Max Aarons and the Ben Johnson, who aren't Jamaican. Like those men are English internationals, right? Mm-hmm. Ben Johnson and Max Aaron, they play at the level for England. And they are working for their England senior club. So those are Englishmen.
Yeah,
until them decide.
For now, yeah.
You get me? So, but these people have experienced interest in playing for Jamaica. How then does Malik Howell get a call up?
Yeah. And if you're going to blood someone that makes sense. Obviously,
bro, he's 24
years old. Oh, he did 4 years in college hoping for a pro contract.
But first of all, he played 4 years in university. No.
Yes, it's probably first of all, it's probably 5 years in college, to be fair. It's probably that COVID year didn't work because he is 20 or 22. How did that work?
So first and foremost, if you play in 4 years at intercollegiate level, you're not good enough to play for Jamaica. If you think about it, the Holnesses and the Benbos and Lionel, so on and so forth, they were up and out. Andre Blake did 3 years. And Andre Blake was begged to come back to do a third year. Nobody graduates university and plays their full sport.
Yeah.
Not if you have aspirations.
And the thing is, we saw him in the friendly that we played the other day. He was there in the Austria tournament. He was there and he played. So obviously someone is pushing him. And the thing is, I know of Malik Howell. I remember him at JC. I remember him as the captain as the right back. Very, very good player at the Manning Cup level. I haven't seen him for a couple of years. Didn't hear anybody talking about him. I saw him on Ryan show once, maybe a couple months ago. After that, I don't know what happened, but he's in the Reggae Boys Club. And these are the things that we have to talk about, because we spoke of the JFF a couple of days ago, and we said, all right, they're trying to do the right thing. They're seeking to get the fans back on board with them, and then something like this happens. Who do we question? Who's wrong here?
I saw a comment. Put it up on the screen now.
What comment? I don't know exactly.
You already reviewed them? But it's coming to the night.
Go for it.
So our coach is a tooth fairy. He performs some sort of magic and bring him in. Because we did hire a tooth fairy coach who's supposed to work magic with the team.
Yeah.
The magic started the mean work.
Next one. He should be in the MLS draft if he was good.
Exactly. That's the point that we're trying to make. You think about all of the players who have successfully matriculated the program, i.e., Damien Lone and Blake, and then players who haven't. Cardell Bembo, Holness, L.A. Lewis, so on and so forth. Not Bembo. I think L.A. Lewis is the player that I'm trying to talk about, not Bembo. All of these players were drafted before completing their full college tenure. All of these players, right?
Yeah.
And some of them made it, some of them didn't make it. How does somebody go through the whole of your college tenure, not get not get drafted, and be eligible to play for Jamaica?
What is
and he's not even a pro.
And the thing is, bro, when I think about a Jamaican call-up, I've said it numerous times on this channel. I feel like a Jamaican call-up is a reward, right? Yeah. You've been doing well domestically. You've been playing well. You're one of the best Jamaican players. And you get rewarded by playing for your country to compete for the nation. Yeah. What are we rewarding Malik for? What did he do to warrant a call-up? Is he some standout in University of Memphis at the collegiate level?
Because I could understand an 18-year-old freshman who just scored 15 goals in the NCAA season and his team went to the playoffs. You're like, okay, let's call it Jordan.
Here we go. Exactly.
Right? Jordan Brown is a college player that should be in the team. She's one of the best NCAA players right now. You know what I'm saying? That's an example. Like Kiki Van Center, who plays for Notre Dame, and she's a standout college player. But at 24,
it does make sense, and
he's graduated.
I can't speak of the quality of this guy, but the level that you play at is an indication of your talent and of your ability, right? And if you played 4 years in college, I don't know if you struggle with injury or whatever, but 4 years in college is not a good sign. It's not a good indication. So,
Rush, you brought this news to me. Tell the people my reaction.
No, man, trust me, it was worse than this. So if you think you're going on, no.
When you told me that Malik Howell will be replacing, because I heard Curtis Tilt, and initially I thought Tilt was replacing Jamaica Topi. So that got me excited. I was like, okay, so we get Tilt and Latibody, and then I heard Latibody was injured. I was like, bummer, right? Fine. Topi fine.
The Greek League went down and
yeah.
Apparently, Malik Howell is there. Not apparently. I even saw some snaps in there on the JFF page. Malik Howell is there.
You know, see him on the roster?
Yeah. So I don't understand it, people. And I don't think he'll play. You know, Jamaican brothers are right, but boy, these are just the small things that why we have to question the JFF. And I said it the other day. Remember, I said if we want a new JFF or want them to be good. And these are little things, bro.
Bro, it now makes sense to me. It's not a young stand-up player. He's not a veteran so he's not a young player who probably isn't good enough to make it. I.e., Jamar Clark, I don't think he's better than the Andre Grays and the Bowsers and Nikhil Antonio. But I would have keep Jamar Clark a spot in the team. Or it's not a Mariapa who might not be better than the Damien Lowe, so on and so forth.
Or King, he's just a promise.
Exactly. But this one is like a old man, bro, who's not played pro.
That makes sense.
I was so livid. Like, I was like, this team, in terms of quality, is the best team that we've ever fielded.
Bro, you and Malik will play the same amount of pro games. And you're here sitting on YouTube speaking.
And he probably play one more season of Money Cup than me.
Probably. There we go.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, bro. So, a pro be... I don't know what level he plays, semi-pro. I don't know if he's even... You know, you have some leagues in America. Bro, he's played, but maybe after that he played somewhere in America at some club level. I don't know. You get me? I said, no, bro, for real, how? Like, how does it make sense? At what level do they see you? I doubt they're watching the college University of Memphis. I doubt.
I'm sure the JFF has scored.
No, keeping tabs on them, but I doubt they're watching him. But they must see the highlight reels on YouTube. They get me? I say they know of him. I always said this, I'm asking on the channel already. Who have pushed them, man? Like, who have pushed them? Somebody have pushed them. Because it makes sense otherwise.
It would upset me, bro. Because if we're going to carry Malik Howell, we don't need the next defender spot. We have maps. We don't need that next defender spot. Carry Omar Hutchinson. True. Carry Jamar.
But you know another change I saw, bro? Yeah. Apparently, if I'm not mistaken, Kevin Stewart was in the squad the first time already. Right? Kevin Stewart is not in the squad. Yeah. What do you make of that? So there are only defensive midfielders, Kevin Lambert. I'm surprised that we didn't go back for Devon Williams. That's a surprise, people. What happened there? I'm not sure. So what do we have? 4 and 5? We have 9 defenders. Why do we have 9 defenders?
So it's
Adrian Marapa, Richard King, Javian Brown, Jamal Tope, Curtis Stilt, Greg Lee, Amari Bell, Damien Doe, and Malik Hall.
Is this the time that we see Richard King being pushed up?
Could be. But this is why? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. I was excited to see Kevin Stewart.
I was so excited.
I want to know the story behind that. Why is Kevin Stewart not in the squad anymore? The attacking line again. We could have used another attacker. We have five forwards. You know, Jamal Lowe, Andre Gray, Shemar Nichols, Liam Bailey, and Mikel Antonio. We could have used somebody else there.
I.e. Jamar Clark.
We could use, we could.
Who Jamar Clark who wants to play football for Jamaica?
Yeah, a man asked King got his visa. I couldn't tell you. I was checking on the JFX page to see, little clips and whatever, who are the players that are there. I saw some of the Englishmen there, but I didn't see much of the Jamaican guy. He's not there. Richard King not there. So I guess that's where the US part come up. Speaking of, you think this could be the way to get Malik Howell in the squad? Some of the players might not say. I saw Jamai Tope this. Jamai Tope clearly has his visa. Maybe Richard King, and that's where they need somebody real quick that has a visa.
Bro, Omar Hutchinson.
Which is so rookie. Omar
Hutchinson has an English passport. You need a visa.
They need a defender. Richard King now go. They could find a defender.
Yeah, but
it's rookie and I don't agree with it, but I'm trying to make sense of it, bro.
Bro, a centre back and a wing back is night and day. It's almost the same, in my opinion. People might think I'm exaggerating. It's almost the same as a forward and a defender. You want to see your team right back replacing your 6'2" centre back? Your 5'9", 140-pound right back who is like a skillful going forward right back playing in the centre defense. The only person I felt comfortable doing that, and I wasn't even comfortable, was when Alva Sport played some centre back. And keep man, Alva Sport is a big kid. You get me? I said. So I don't see like you have centre backs, you have wing backs. So it's not like just that we have defenders. You have centre backs and you have wing backs. So that couldn't be a replacement for Richard King. That makes sense to me. All right, bro. Let's talk about the game. Stewart injured. Yeah. So Kevin Stewart is injured. Makes sense. All right, so almost makes sense because that guy is always injured. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense actually. Almost 20 minutes into the video, bro. Let's talk about the game. What do you think are the expectations for Jamaica going into this game? All right. Well, I saw an interview with the coach, and he didn't seem very confident. Yeah, he was like, if you have his choice, his first game would not have been against Argentina. That's not the confidence that I love to see from my head coach. But I guess there's a sense of realism in the way he speaks. Expectations, and I want to see us go out and I want to see us play. We have players that play at a very high level. That should be bro, the Jamaican team good enough. Yeah, Rafael and Bobby and Mikel Antonio and Leon Bell. Hey, but we're playing Argentina. We're playing Andre Blake is like World Cup favorite. They're not the World Cup favorite. They're not the World Cup favorite. One of the World Cup favorites. Yeah. I think we can put some passes together. I think we can play something about Argentina. I feel like on any given day, I want to see a performance from Jamaica. The result, I don't want to get embarrassed. I don't think we're going to get embarrassed, but I want to see a performance. A performance in a loss, I wouldn't be mad at it. If I see something coming together, I see a style of play for spells, Argentina, I'll be fine. Argentina has gone almost 40 games undefeated. Bro, we're not going to beat Argentina. Yeah. We're not going to beat Argentina. People get out on the head. And I'm not even want to predict losses. I go for a draw knowing that we're going to lose, but see, I see. They beat on your stadium. 3-0. So we're better than Honduras team. We're going to. And this team is of way better quality than Honduras team that we beat. We're going to make predictions, bro. But I feel like if Jamaica got a draw out of this, it's a great result for us. Yeah, if we got a draw, it's a great result. But I don't expect us to win. I don't even think we're going to win. Try to get a goal. Yeah, and we have Shemar Nichols. We have the thing is, bro, we have the quality to score on Argentina. We have the quality to score in the entire world. Argentina is not a team who plays the type of football that Spain plays and like Belgium tries to play. Argentina is a more Argentina doesn't possess the ball as well as those teams technically, in terms of like quality of players, Argentina doesn't play the way they play. Argentina is very disciplined. Argentina moves the ball very quickly. They get the ball forward to Messi, and Messi makes things happen.
Right.
So it's not like, oh, Argentina probably have a whole 70% of the position and just absolutely annihilate. I don't think that's the case because I think we're a solid team. Don't think we'll beat them. I think the quality will overwhelm us, but I think we can play football with Argentina.
We can play football. I think we'll go there and we'll play with Argentina, or we'll be. I feel like we might be tucked in, bro. I feel like we won't. I don't know how this coach plays, but if I see Jamaica, we're there keeping it tight, we're keeping it, we're defending, compact, and then we get our chances and we try to play on the counter, that's fine. I don't know if we can go there and play football with Argentina, especially in the final window before the World Cup. I know they're gearing up for the World Cup. I don't expect to play good football with them.
To be honest, bro, with the quality that we possess, and we see how some teams play, some teams that play really well, i.e. Argentina. I don't think Jamaica is the type of team that are going to or should aim to out-possess teams. Mm-hmm. I don't necessarily think that's the direction that we should go.
We don't need to.
That we have.
We don't need to.
So Argentina will get the ball to Messi make things happen, and they move quickly from defense to attack very quickly, and then just score goals and play discipline at the back. That's what I think Jamaica should aim towards. You get me? I say. So Argentina. So I'm not expecting us to play any type of football with any team at all. Get ball forward, keep one and go. That's how Jamaica.
I feel like we should counter, bro. I feel like counter, defend and counter is what we should do today.
Or
our teams are
just generally going forward.
Counter. I feel like we'll play counter. I feel like there are teams that we can outpossess when we get them. We should be able to outpossess teams, but that shouldn't be our MO.
I don't want to ever see Jamaica like. First of all, I don't think we'll have that quality. So
depend on it, bro.
65% of position, bro. We are talking about Guyana and Trinidad, Barbados. We are talking about the hex. We can't go lower than the hex. It's like Honduras, Costa Rica, USA, Canada, Mexico. I don't think it will ever be a case where we need to have.
Bro, we don't need to, but we play El Salvador. I don't want to see Jamaica less than 50% of the ball.
El Salvador will never be as bad as they were.
We play Honduras. I don't want to see Jamaica less than 50%. Why do we need to be playing counter attack against Honduras? We don't need to, bro.
You will never see an Honduras team as bad as you saw. I promise you. This is the worst Honduras team I've ever seen in my life, and I've been watching Conco football for a while. You know how hard it's been for Jamaica versus Honduras in the last years?
I understand. But me, I said this Jamaica team.
So don't take it for granted.
Listen, man, I also believe that this Jamaica team is the best that we've seen, definitely in our generation. I honestly believe that in terms of quality. And if a good coach can put it together, I don't see why we should.
What type of players do we have? You say we have very good quality players, but which like tiki taka player we have, or which?
What I'm saying is
but tell me which one of the ballers do we have that you say are very capable of playing positive football?
I didn't say we're supposed to play possessive football, but we're not supposed to. Listen, man, I'm not saying that we should be playing tiki taka and possessive football, but that doesn't mean that you should have 30% of the ball.
No, we're not so have 30% of the ball, but we need.
There should be no in those games.
5 passes. We should be getting a score in the ball.
And often we're doing 5 passes. That's what builds up the possession. I'm saying that a team should be dominating us to the point, not a team, but those lower hex teams should be dominating us to the point where they have more possession of the ball than us. I honestly don't believe it. When we're playing Canada, Mexico,
even Argentina, when Argentina are playing lesser teams in South America, the Colombians and the Chiles, Argentina don't always outpossess them. I don't say Argentina always wins though. And those are teams that are considered of less quality than Argentina. But Argentina just knows exactly what they want to do and they just go out and do it. And that's the kind of intention that I want to see from Jamaica.
I agree. I want us to play direct. I don't necessarily want us to keep the ball because I don't think we're having midfielders to keep the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the same time, I want to see us with way more intent than I saw us with.
Intent. That's what I think. Intent is what I think we need to work on most of all.
Yeah.
Or intent. With the quality that we have, bro, we can be so direct and we can be so lethal and deadly. And we can destroy teams at our level and slightly below us. And we can definitely compete with teams higher than us.
Yeah.
With this quality that we have.
And on this game, bro, I honestly believe that we can score on Argentina. I honestly believe that if we play on the counter attack, we have some defenders. We talk about the game, we have one of the best defenders, if not the best defender in America. Yeah, are in CONCACAF right now, one off. You see me? We have Javier Brown, playing well in the MLS. Damian Lowe same way.
Mhm.
You know, Adrian Mariappa same way.
Yep.
He's still a very good player.
All-star in his competition, in his domestic league.
And the only thing I'm worried about is our defensive midfielder spot. Where Kevin Lambert is going, I assume Kevin Lambert will be starting. And that scares me.
Against Argentina,
That scares me, bro. And if Messi play, bro, he's going to. You need somebody that's going to defend.
Bro, Messi's not playing on the wing for Argentina.
Messi's a midfielder. Messi's a free roamer.
8/10.
Yeah. So we need a defensive midfielder. And probably this is a game where you'd like to see, say, a Michael Lecter, a defender in the midfield, or a hard Anthony Grant a year ago in the midfield. I get me? I don't think it's the game.
Stay on Messi lazy.
Yeah. And the thing is, though, we came on
to be honest, this could be a three at the back game.
It could be.
This is the type of game that I would love to see at them play. Mariappa sweeping the team. Then I know Richard King has to go to the
Richard King's not there. So it could be Topi or Tilt or whatever. You know, it could be a 3. Or it could be Kevin Lambert. But Kevin Lambert, one thing I like Kevin Lambert is that he slots into the back well. That's the one thing I like. You know, whenever I see him at the midfield, it looks like a centre back playing in the middle. Still not good enough for me, but I like how well he plays with the defense. Still think he'll be terrorized in this Argentina game.
Man's like Ames. Ames a forward?
I sent Emil the link. So
Messi scored 2 goals and got an assist, and Messi was everything where San was. And to be honest, Messi has been everything. Argentina. And these Argentina players, they play for him.
And see, the thing is, this I said it a while ago.
He's just playing like right there in the forward. He just does anything he wants to do.
Somebody said a while ago, if Messi will play or whatever, this is the last window before the World Cup.
Messi is here to play.
Like you have to play.
He played against Honduras.
Yeah, you're going to the World Cup to win if you're Messi. You have to play. Messi's going to play.
I'm not saying he's going to play 90 minutes this game. I think he played the whole game last
Probably
time.
not.
I don't think he's going to play, but he's going to play.
But Messi's definitely. And people can send in. I see someone started the LB. You started the prediction. People can start sending in the predictions that we talk about.
Yeah.
You only feel about 5 minutes at halftime.
Jamaica 5 minutes?
No, man. You must say Argentina 5.
It's not going to happen.
Because that sounds like a violation to me, and I don't think Jamaica.
Bro, Argentina gave Honduras. Bro, and that's the thing. Argentina not beating up no team. This Argentina team is not beating up no team.
Yeah.
You put Brazil versus Honduras.
Embarrassment.
Spain versus and France versus Honduras. Probably score 7 goals for you. Argentina not going to do that. My prediction why I think Argentina will reign supreme. We'll talk about that in another video. But it's not for the reasons why everybody might think, oh, they're just hands down the best or whatever. Yeah. That's not necessarily what I think. But I definitely don't see a violation. And I think, you know, they're not scoring 5 goals on us. Unless we capitulate.
Yeah.
I could roll over and just allow them to do that. But if Damian Lowe and Curtis Tilt, Mariappa, and start plays how they know how to play, we'll be fine. We're not going to win the game, but we'll be fine.
6-0 from Blue Heart. Actually said that's a bit extreme. Ricardo Robinson. 3-1, Javian Brown gonna have a long day. Both our wingbacks are going to have long days. In fact, the whole backline have a long day.
Yeah, bro, because Latour don't play. Latour Martinez, he don't mess around up top.
We're going to have our backline and our goalkeeper. Hopefully Andre Blake, can have a good game. But I feel like
Andre Blake will have a good game.
Yeah. We're going to be under it.
This is the type of game Andre Blake has good games in because he'll be forced to make a few early
and
saves.
One thing that boy can do.
And then after he makes those saves, his confidence will come and he'll go and confidence. Andre Blake will have a good game.
Yeah. Anything you know, if there's one thing that you know about Andre Blake, he will be making saves. Let me say he's a very good goalkeeper.
One of the best.
Blue Heart, because Honduras was a warm-up for Argentina. So he's saying that they'll build on that. And naturally I'd expect them to build on their. As I said, last window before the World Cup. This is a very important window in the grand scheme of things. After this, it's the World Cup in November. So they're going to be looking their best.
And the likes of Di Maria didn't play against Argentina. I think he'll play. I think Di Maria will play. Latour Martinez always manages to get a goal.
I mean, so Jamaica can't score on Argentina. We can bet me Zincos on that. I think Jamaica can score on Argentina.
Jamaica can score on Argentina.
Yes, Argentina is a good team and their defense is good. But the thing is, our attack is really good. Our attack is really good. Think about the players that we have.
We can have an attack of 3 forwards of Bobby Reed, Mikel Antonio, and Leon Bailey.
They still have Shamanicas. They still have Kai.
Yeah, but
that's good.
I'm saying if we are putting those 3 forwards, like Shamar Nicholson and Leon Bailey, Mikel Antonio, and Bobby Reed, like.
And you have Ravel, that is one pass.
All 3 of those forwards are starting forwards in the Premier League. All 3 of those forwards are starting forwards in the Premier League.
I don't lie.
All 3 of them. And those could be our 3 forwards. And then Ravel Marson sitting right behind them. The only issue now, as Mr. now, is behind that now. Behind that Ravel Marson role. Because Messi won't be defending anybody, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Messi will be fresh when Argentina has the ball. Because Messi stopped running about 2008. One defense, you get what I say?
Yeah.
So Messi won't be defending, so they won't have to worry about that. About an extra man in the defense. But
take some more comments.
Going forward, bro.
Actually, our attack will have a boring day, to be fair. It could be a boring day.
I agree with that.
Ricardo,
but the thing about our attack, you saw it against Mexico, and this is how Jamaica has the potential to play, bro. We can get it from in the midfield to Ravel Morris, and Ravel Morris can get it over the top to Shamar Nicholson, over the top to Leon Bailey. Next thing you know, Mikel Antonio score a header. Mikel Antonio is good at headers.
I didn't read this one. Ricardo Robinson, Brown is never in position. Brown needs to work on his position for sure.
As Rush said, it's going to Javi and Brown is going to have a hard life. Yes, Messi, DePaul,
our defenders, man.
Martinez.
Remember DePaul to great Damien Lowe in MLS, bro?
That's a DePaul, yeah.
It's going to be up against better players, my guy.
Right, yeah, right.
Anyways, LB, prime Brazil in Copa America couldn't score. Jamaica got score. Listen, we didn't say Jamaica I got score.
And they're very capable.
We didn't say Jamaica I got score upon Argentina.
Bro,
listen to the words.
That match that Brazil did not score. Right? You know how many chances Brazil
could have scored?
Martinez was the man of the match in that game. You get me, I say, bro? So don't make it look like Argentina not ball nobody like that, you know, bro. People not understand. People looking at the results and they're not watching the games. Obviously, them ball Honduras. Obviously. But you get what I say, like in the Copa America, Argentina weren't dominant by any stretch of the imagination. Brazil were the most dominant team in that competition. Easily. But Argentina played discipline. Argentina has a very good goalkeeper who is very driven. And Argentina has the best player in the world.
Yeah.
And that's what they're and a good coach. They're very organized. And that's what them had fun. And it's been working and they've been riding that through and through. Argentina is not a team where dominate nobody.
Reel off some more. Actually, and then never welcome in Emil real quick. Give me a second. Actually, Jamaica can score, but Argentina don't give up goals. But yet again, as a City fan, Leon Bailey has given me counter-attacking problems, so I wouldn't count it out. You can't count it out. Let's think about the attack that we have. Let's think about the players that we have.
If people listen to what I'm saying, bro, Leon Bailey on one side, Bobby Reed on the next side, and Shamar Nicholson and Mikel Antonio in the middle, with Ravel Morrison orchestrating a counter-attack.
I remember we have Daniel Johnson.
It don't take any time for us to do it. We saw the goal against Mexico. It don't take any time for us to get where we need to get to on the pitch.
The thing is that those
defenders that they're playing against, those 3 men that I mentioned, plays against better defenders week in, week out.
And also,
good, no, bro?
if we do score, I don't expect us to score a beautiful team goal. I expect a slam bang goal. I expect a counter-attacking goal.
Exactly.
I expect that one pass and Liam Bailey cut in or something across.
And the thing is, we have such good quality to be able to convert on those. Man. You talk about Tagliafico. The only one you'd say like is a top level. You obviously have Otamendi that's still there. Lisandro Martinez, a solid defender. But I'd like to see Lisandro Martinez stop Mikel Antonio from winning the header. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see him stop Shamar Nicholson from winning the header. I like that.
Real quick, I'm adding email. So people, welcome email to the building. I don't know.
Yeah, man, bless up. All one man.
Come over there, man, bro. Everything alright?
Yeah, bro, chilling, the nice to go weather,
The mansion's looking bossy in the background, fam.
In it? Okay,
yeah.
With the piano over there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In a hotel.
You know, so I remove the city background. Never want to cause no eruption, so
Left
let's
that
change the
one.
background, yeah?
All right, so I'm going to read some more comments, amen, and they will all crazy. All right,
Yeah.
instincts. I'll be looking forward to watching Messi take on our defenders. I don't know if I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if I'll enjoy it. I don't think that's the way to put it.
That's not yeah.
I'm dreading what Messi will do to our backline. I'm definitely looking forward to it. For sure. Actually, if I spin out them alone, like, no, really, man, broke them alone, bro. When we see them, like, yeah, that's my favorite reggae boy right there. Anyways, Giovanni McFarlane, 2-1 if we play well. 2-1 to who?
Argentina, I bet.
If we play well.
2-1 to who? Because either way, 2-1. We don't say either way, this is delusion, because I don't think the game will be this close or this tight, and even if it's 2-1,
doesn't have to be a close game or tight.
it could. That's what I'm saying. It could be somebody missing chances.
Andre Blake is good at what he does, bro.
True. LB, so now I bet Zincos versus Wallows. I'm betting. What I'm saying, I bet for that.
What you bet on the result?
Hold on,
I think I get 6. Can me that take a bet?
Okay.
Hold on, remember. Him say Jamaica can't score from Argentina.
Oh,
No, I don't think
I do agree with that. They definitely can.
Zincos, I don't think him Zincos worth a bet them boy.
I think Lionel will give him Zincos.
And you have to give him Wallows?
My
You
Wallows.
Wallows with him Zincos? Boy, that's a dumb bet. We can't go the LB.
Maybe if him have a glass house.
Come on, Glasses, that's an easy bet.
We'll take it.
Let's call Chippy and say, yo, hey, I send a DM to every reggae boy.
Make it happen.
I send a DM to every reggae boy. I want for Glasses,
So make it happen there. Oh my God.
Open at the ends of this.
Liam Bailey.
Star my going, I'm just watching water running on my glass.
Alright.
Oh my God. Anyway.
Your mom's under a blanket just a look on the Peter Potter from the glass.
No, man. I don't lie. Anyways, Alex, the thing is, Leon's trying against big teams, surprisingly. Yeah, and generally, Liam Bailey he's having a good year.
Mm-hmm.
He's having a good year. The back end of the Premier League was good for him.
Good year. I'd say overstatement. He's having a solid
He's
year.
having,
I'm over
a
this year.
I'm over. I think for sure. I'd say Liam Bailey is having a good year. Building. It's a progressively good year. So, back end of the Premier League was decent for him. You know, represented Jamaica well, a good window in the summer. And the Premier League is off to a decent start. So, we'll be surprised. Where am I? So if nobody brush Messi too hard, the ball will knock out a man. Cool.
As he should.
I guess that's his job.
And to be honest, the ball a baller to you. So the ball is not an enforcer type situation. The ball is solid and pile and keep the ball on the goal. Don't get me wrong. Rodrigo De Paul, that's one of my favorite players right there, for sure.
All right, hot chilling. 2-1 if we play well, more like if we play like gods.
I think Andre Blake is a good game. And I think if Andre Blake plays well, we can have a 2-1.
Wait. Gio McFarlane, 2-1 Argentina, yeah.
As I said, towards the end of the video, as it tapers on, we make our predictions and so on and so forth.
All right. Well, at about 40 minutes into the video, we can start our lineups and then do predictions. Right?
Without email for you, Mike.
Yeah, I'm going to finish some comments and then I'll read email. All right, so Ishmael King, at this time, I'm an Argentina supporter, and I think our World Cup bound.
Mm-hmm.
Don't love Jamaica. If them score, it won't bother me. Damn. Are you Jamaican?
It's definitely going to bother me.
Definitely. What's this? Nadine Carey? Brother, talk facts. The Jamaican team you're hyping up can beat Argentina.
No, we're not saying that.
What is he asking?
I think he's asking a question.
No, we said that minutes ago.
Probably he just joined.
Probably. Welcome to the show, Nadine Carey.
Mm-hmm.
Nadine. That's probably a female. Alright, so 2 goals and 1 assist plus 1 goal in JA colours. Better than Liverpool signing. That's crazy. Final comment I will talk to Emil that's a well-drilled Argentina squad going into the World Cup. ABC can beat Jamaica. It's just fast. Yeah, and they're ramping up. Again, it's the final window. And they want to look like how they're going to look in the World Cup. Final time they're playing, Messi won't get in the group. Final time.
Messi's in the groove.
Messi is definitely in the group, but you want to look like how you're going to play the World Cup. It's the final time you're going to play the World Cup. So, Amen. How you feel about the fixture, bro? What are you looking forward to from Jamaica?
Because you put the man face on big screen, bro.
Go for it. Go for it.
Well, I'm expecting a respectable game. I'm hoping that Jamaica can keep it tight. Don't give away any simple chances. It's going to be a difficult task because we're going up against Argentina. If not the World Cup, one of the World Cup favorites. And we have to do our best. I don't expect much because, well, we have a new coach now. I'm not expecting us to adjust to his system as fast as everyone would like. So, yeah, I'm just hoping that we can just try stay as strong as possible and keep out that
How
dangerous
do you
man
think we
Messi.
should play?
How? Uh, it's gonna sound negative, but probably a 4-2-1, 4-2-1 or something like that. With a double pivot, we need some protection around there. Or you can go or a 4-5-1. Yeah, we need as much protection as possible going against this Argentina team.
Hey man, can Jamaica win the game? Straight up.
Can of course. With God anything is possible.
He said, of course.
I don't think
With
I was
God
like,
anything is possible.
you
The
know,
ball is round, you know. Hey, wait. Guys, the ball is round. We have seen stranger things happening in football.
Of course, you've seen
Yeah.
straight.
So you ask me if they can. And
Yeah.
yes, they can.
Will
Doesn't mean
Jamaica
that
win
they
this
will.
game? Would they put it in both house and the piano? What the fuck? Would you just put the piano around there? Would they put that on the game?
Why not? But listen, now you asked me a question. Can Jamaica? I said yes, they can, but that doesn't mean they will.
Are you confident that we win this game?
No.
No, not at all.
Will Jamaica win the game?
No. I'm not expecting.
The thing is, as a part of the media right now, it's a part of our job to ramp up the public and to get people excited in the games and whatever. But bro, I can't
lie to the people.
It's not a lie.
You not lie.
No, me I say
Yeah, we can't lie to the people.
It's a Joe man from beside that sports TV.
we can't finish.
I gotta always be honest. Some people might have lied to you, but me, it now got.
As me I say people, making my point again. It's a part of our job to ramp up public, get people excited about the game and whatever about the reggae. That's the mean. That's what we do. It's a part of what we do. People might say that we're negative right now because we're saying, and I said it a while ago, we're not going to win this game. If we score in Argentina and take it, if we get a draw, that's a great day. Yeah. You get me, I say? But at some point, we have to inject some, optimism and some positive. So what, if you watch this game, coming away from the game, what would you say would be a positive? What are you looking for to say? These are the things I'm looking for as positives in this game. Because at the end of the day, we have to find some silver. Okay, there's a Jamaica going to lose and done. We have to be more analytical than that.
So
go for it.
Positives. How well we get out on the break. How well we utilize the top level quality that we have up top. That's important. Going forward for the next 4-year cycle, it is important that we utilize our tools to the very best of their ability. And I think this is the initial step in beginning to utilize the tools. Because trust me, bro, we have some really sharp tools. It's just for them to be used appropriately. Yeah. In addition to that, I'd love to see how our defense reacts to soaking up pressure. Because not only are we aspiring to qualify for the World Cup, we also want to win the World Cup. And in the inevitability that we do qualify for the World Cup in 2026, yes, people, you heard it right now. You want to go to the World Cup and compete with some of these solid teams that we'll be matched up against. Yeah. And as such, we'll have to be able to soak up pressure. We'll have to be able to do that. I think our goalkeeper is one of the best at handling higher pressure, very defensive situations. Like Andre Blake is good for a save. Andre Blake's positioning is solid, and Andre Blake's reflexes is up there with the very best of them, bar none. So I already think that goalkeeper-wise, this is his type of game. Our backline is a bit discombobulated at the moment, considering that our best defender is injured. Our right back situation is tentative and needs adjusting. But keys to this game are things that I'd like to draw from the game is just that utilize our top assets, see how well our defense handles high pressure situation. But I think those are the two things that will be most unsure. I think our midfield, for the most part, will be rendered futile. Yeah. Our midfield won't be a big asset to us. Like probably Rafael Morris, at one point or the other, will get the opportunity to demonstrate his brilliance to
We need a moment from
aid
her.
and facilitate in the usage of our tools up front. But for the most part, I don't think our midfield will be very, very important. So use the tools that are up top, see how well under pressure.
Emil, what you say? What are some of the positives that you're looking to take from this game? What do you want to see?
I'm hoping that we can be resilient. I mean, show some type of toughness, some fight. I mean, I don't want to see the boys out there looking starstruck when they see Messi and say, "Oh my God, that's Messi." I don't want to
Last
see
time we
any of
played,
that.
quick bar, last time we played Argentina, man out there take selfies with
Yeah.
Messi.
Yes.
Last time we played Argentina, how did that match end?
It wasn't
1-0.
that embarrassing.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was 1-0.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that team was a solid Argentinian team. Nowhere, and the Jamaican team was nowhere close to what it is now. But that Jamaican team, I guess, was oil.
Yeah.
It'd be chilly that time too as well. But yeah, so they did.
Yeah, but those were different time, different game. I mean, they had a coach and they had the system in place how they wanted to play and so forth. And the squad has been around so long and they have gelled. But for this team now,
Yeah.
with all the injuries and so forth, now we don't know what to expect. Plus this new coach and new system. So we just have to be real with it. But yeah, if they can show me. Yeah?
Yeah, I'm saying what are the positives that you're looking to take from the game?
Yeah, I'm just looking to see a fight. I just want to see them go out there and show me that they are Jamaicans, they are fighters, they want to try and come out with a result. It's going to be a difficult task, but I just want some resilience. I'm not expecting a lot, and I don't want the people them get it misunderstood. I'd be extremely happy if Jamaica wins this game. I'd be extremely, but I'm just not expecting us to win because of
And what kind of tools? What kind of tools do you think we should look to grab from this game? What kind of things do you think we can look to take from this game to help us move forward? Like as I said, the utilizing of our front three, a world class front three, or probably just below world class front three, and our ability to play well under pressure defensively. What tools do you think we should look to jab from this going forward?
I mean, against a top quality team, how well we can possess the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to see them giving away the ball too easily. I mean, that is just one of it. I mean, you took the two away already. How well we can soak up the pressure and hit teams on the counter and make use of the chances. Because Jamaica will create chances now.
I genuinely believe that we will create chances.
Liam Bailey, Antonio, Bobby, one Bobby. I mean, we will create chances, no doubt about it. Ravel Morrison in there, DJ, come on. We have to create chances. There's no way we'll play this game and not create any chances. So I just want to see
some tools.
All right, along with what you said, obviously we're looking to see how we can soak up pressure and then hit them. What I want to see is fight. I want to see a team together. You know, we're building something earlier in the year with the team. You know, they rallied for each other. The coach rallied for them, and they work together along with the fans. I want to see some fight against Argentina. Obviously, we're going to be up against it. I want to see Andre Blake, you know, getting the boys together, pushing them on. I want to see Liam Bailey get. I want to see some fight and some character.
So Andre Blake not only as a top goalkeeper, but as the leader.
Yeah, I want to say I'm expecting much from Damian Lowe. We've seen it in person, but you can't even see it over the TV. When Damian Lowe is getting his boys together, Liam Bailey getting them together. So I want to see that. I want to see us fighting against Argentina. If there's a scuffle, I want to see a high intensity match. Yes, but I want to see fight. I want to see the boys up for the challenge and not being scared or starstruck.
A few yellow cards.
I wouldn't mind a few yellow cards because then I know that you're in the game. I know that your head is here. And I don't want to see silly yellow cards.
No, Messi still not. I don't want to see Messi get hurt, bro. But you know that come down early still. So yeah, expect a rough game in midfield, which is why I'm a bit concerned about the situation. But bro, that segues us perfectly into the meat of the matter.
Yes, sir.
How will this or that Sports TV line up?
Let's do a combine. Let's do a combined team. So the three of us will come up with 1 minute. I think goal. Who are we starting? We are the coaches.
I mean, it has to be Blake.
To the left back position.
All right, let's move to the left. I feel like we are agree.
Yeah.
And in the left back position,
I think that's easy. Considering Gregory's injury, I think there's only one done. Amal there.
Yeah, I feel like it's
naturally.
Yeah, somewhere we agree on that also. And the two center.
So we're playing 2 or we're playing 3 because there's no Richard King, but we have Maps, Tilt.
Let's go the back 4.
We don't have a central defensive midfielder.
Yeah,
but I used to do.
You know something that got 3 still.
Yeah, I'm feeling
that.
I got that 3. I'm coming warm-ups in the team.
Yeah.
Who would have warm-ups in the team?
I'd have Map sweep the team.
Yeah.
Damien and Curtis built as the two stoppers.
Give us some better coverage.
Damien, had you gone two? Even though we're going three, but had you gone two? Which two you'd
I would
have?
have went with Low and Mariapa around the back.
Low and Mariapa.
Before it's going.
I want Mariapa in a three rather than a two. I just feel so. So what's our two? Agent Mariapa, Curtis Stilton, and Agent and
Damien
Low.
Yeah, no problems with that either.
I'd have Map sweep the team.
Alright. I'm on a right back. I go Javian, bro. Malik will not see the
That is the only option. That's the only option.
Alright, let's
The
go.
man come piss me off to the email. The man come on, and come upset me in the evening.
Wait, so you're not Malik
Emil,
out of University of Memphis or not, brother?
you saw. I don't know if you were here earlier. You saw how frustrated I was at the beginning of the video, bro. If you had heard my reaction when Malik Howell was selected for this team, it's infuriating. You wouldn't even understand, bro. So
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, when I look at all the players, even though we didn't call a specific right back that was better than him, I had questioned the selection. I mean, where is Boyce Clark, Jamari Clark, where is Hutchinson? I mean, there's so much quality players.
if we just give a spot, just give that spot to one of them man in the bro. But as I said, Gavian, bro. So we I use two central holding midfielder, right?
Yeah.
But Raphael have a free road. I assume so Raphael did it. But Raphael and any man.
Kevin Lambert up start.
Yeah, Kev Lambert.
Lambert up start.
Yeah.
And DJ.
So but then, remember, so we use five at back.
Oh, so only two we have.
Yes, Virgin. That's why I said Raphael and anyone. Would you still go Raphael and Lambert?
Yeah.
Raphael and Lambert.
Yeah,
I mean, we've seen it. We've seen it.
No, no.
Lambert and Ravel being used consistently.
I
So
would say Daniel Johnson and Ravel being used too. And that just don't
yeah,
work.
but if we play Ravel and Johnson, we don't have no defensive coverage right there. So
True. Even though we're going five at the back. So
Yeah.
are we agreeing on Lambert and Ravel? Can introduce Johnson later in the game to keep it going?
I guess, but
Yeah.
I wish it had been, Kevin Stewart or Michael Hector or anybody else. But yeah.
And those are three up top.
So yeah, and the three up top, I think
Liam Bailey put out. So two out of two.
Alright,
So Liam Bailey on the right. Me I got Bobby Reed on the left side speed. You see me? Even though I kind of prefer Bobby Reed on the right to the left, but Liam Bailey on the right spot.
No, I think we can go with Bobby Reed on the Yeah, because
I like Bobby Reed on the right.
Bobby Reed is creative.
Yeah, we like
Bobby
Bobby
Reed
Reed on
plays
the
shoe
right.
passes from like
Yeah.
the right half forward type situation. But Bobby Reed can play the left too.
Yeah.
Because we see him interchange with Reed for Fulham all the time.
It work, man. It work.
We see them switch wings very frequently.
So are we
And
going Mikel Antonio
or
or
Shamar
Shamar because
we have up top in the head.
has to be Antonio.
I got Nicholson boy. I got Nicholson.
Nicholson and my striker still in, but
Yeah,
for the
I got
game,
Nicholson.
feel like Antonio.
Right.
I feel like he deserves it. One, I feel like I want him to build on, because at the end of the day, remember, we're building on what we started. So, right? And in the Nations League, he started a partnership with Liam Bailey. I want to see that continue.
Super.
Yeah, so and also I feel like,
But don't you think the physicality though, because Argentina is their defense is going to be physical. I think.
and Shamar Nichols is more finesse, to be fair.
Yeah. And Mikel
Antonio is a rough house.
Yeah.
Mm.
And we
Yeah, but Nicholson is no pushover.
Sancho is a demon. We've seen it.
You want. Listen, I know you guys are going to disagree, and I obviously Mikel Antonio starts. I won't be mad at it because then I want to see him bully Sancho.
Yeah.
I want to see it. You get me? I say I want to see Mikel Antonio dropping off into the midfield, helping them and bullying those midfielders too.
Yeah.
If we're going now, we want that. What the fuck? I got Mikel Antonio. I want to see Shamar Nicholson, but I don't think it's a finesse game. I don't think it's a finesse
Yeah,
game.
this is a game where Mikel Antonio will be forced to work. And we've seen it in the World Cup qualifiers that he participated. He works and he works and he works and he works and he works some more.
Yeah.
I think that's what this game calls for.
I think
Yeah,
it's
most
required
definitely.
Mikel Antonio, even though I want to see more Shamar Nicholson for Jamaica. Sure. If we had another game, say against a little.
So that's a solid 11, bro.
Yeah,
so
of course.
Blakey in net, Amari Bell out left, and we have Tilt, Maria
Maria
Potter,
Polo.
Sleeper, and Damien Lowe as the
Javain Brown.
other centre back.
Mhm.
And then Javian Brown, at right back, I think is our weakest position at right back, to be fair. And in the midfield, Rafael Morrison and Lambert. So Lambert is for Messi. So Lambert and Tilt responsible for Messi. I'm not even joking. I'm dead ass right now. So
Yeah, that
Lambert,
would be the responsibility there,
so
I think.
Lambert and Tilt responsible for Messi,
Yeah.
right? And then we have Ravel Morrison in the free role. And we've seen it. Ravel Morrison
Yeah.
works. When Ravel Morrison plays on the field, he works, he runs. He provides that kind of coverage. And Leon Bailey, I've seen recently, especially when he plays for Jamaica, he tracks back and he
Yeah.
tackles. I'm going to mean that in this game.
Yeah.
Bobby Reed is not the strongest defensively, but Bobby Reed has heart sometimes. Like we see him look pathetic in defense, but we see him in defense.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And then not to mention Mikel Antonio, who is one of the most industrious players in world football right now. I can say that definitively. So I think that's a solid 11, bro.
All right.
I think that 11 takes us to the World Cup easily.
All
It
right,
should.
people. So the comment we have around 40 people on the stream right now. I want to see some teams, some 11. How you guys line up for this game? And two, I want to see some predictions. Because we're going to give our predictions. But
right.
I want to hear what you guys are thinking. How will this game end? What's the scoreline at the end?
Damien, here's scoreline.
My scoreline. My scoreline, I think I'm going for a 3-1. Argentina will win the game. I think we will create chances and we're going to take one of those chances. I think the game ends 3-1 in favor of Argentina.
Right.
Rush.
I'm also going 3-1. 2-1. I'm also going 3-1. I feel
you
like
guys are very confident how you will score.
yeah.
I think
I'm not necessarily even confident we'll score. I feel like that part is me being a Jamaican supporter.
Yeah.
I'm here just to feel good about myself. But I feel like we're losing. I feel like Argentina, they are 2 goals better than us. At least 2 goals better than us.
I agree with you guys saying that they're 2 goals better than us, and I really think too.
Yeah.
I do believe that we have the capability to score just one break.
Yeah.
I think we'll get 2-0. I think we'll create chances. I think the discipline of Argentina's defense and the inexperience and the incohesiveness of our team, considering that it's the first time we're playing together under this coach, will probably just cause a bit of problems. And as such, we probably won't be able to capitalize on our chance. But I think we'll create a few chances, and I think we definitely can score. Don't think we'll score.
All right, so Jomar's going 2-0. I'm going 3-1. Emil is going 3-1. People, what are you going? What's the score? What's the score line? I'm not seeing any of them yet. Tell me, what will be the score line on Tuesday? What will be the score line in New Jersey? Talk to me. And also, people, while you guys put your score line in, we're going to end the stream in about 5 minutes because we have a video premiering.
Yeah.
So we start the No Bombers podcast, which is kind of a podcast joining life and sports. We're going to talk about some real life issues that occurs in sports. We have a channel for it, and I want you guys to go and subscribe to that channel. But if you look at the link in the live chat, that's a link to the video that will be premiering at 6 o'clock today, Jamaica time. So I guess that's 7 Eastern at the moment. Please, people,
you guys come to our lives and you've always been supportive, so on and so forth. And then you see the bad now. Yeah. When you see the fact that me and Rush disagrees, not very frequently, but when we do, we disagree fervently. Yeah. And when you see the trolling, but we have some serious thoughts as well. You get me? And people, obviously, there's a life outside of sports for us, and there's a lot that we've seen and a lot that we've experienced. And we just discuss it and bring it to you guys, sports fans, in the realm of sports. So
it's fun.
The first topic we spoke about, bro. And people want to give an answer right now. Should a spouse of a successful sports person or a successful athlete give up their dreams, aspirations, and career for that spouse?
Yeah.
And that's what we spoke about in the very, very, very first episode.
People, you want to know what me say? You want to know what him say?
Watch your video.
Would I give up my life or my career and all of that for my partner? Would I move to Australia? Would I go down under for my netball princess? Would I? Would I just give up everything in Jamaica? Would I leave this or that sports TV people? Check that out. What would Joe Mar?
Video.
Hey man, what would you do?
No, watch out. Biggest sacrifice ever made for a girl.
You don't want to know?
What the biggest sacrifice ever make for a woman? You get me?
Yeah.
You take the program, suppose a girl look for you until they say, yo, you have the big box, you can't buy your son. So those are the type of things that we spoke about in the very first episode. It was very, very, very interesting. A good listen. And the graphics and the optics shots same way. So the dialogue efficient and funny.
Hey man, really quick, what would I do before we take the predictions?
Oh, but me give my answer already, you know.
No, you never
The
give the
people
people
don't
any
know.
answer.
The people don't know.
I can't give up my passion for anyone. Who am
Nobody,
I
the
give?
man said can't give up in passion to nobody, no time.
Nobody
Man.
there.
But yeah. So before we go, we read some of the predictions, people. But the video premiere is at 6 p.m. So go and go check it out. People. It's a good listen.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth it, I promise you.
All right, so is this Arrington Douglas name? Argentina 6, Jamaica 0. Nardine Carey 4-0 Argentina if Jamaica 4-0 to Argentina. If Jamaica don't play under a system 1-1 or nil if Jamaica play discipline and under a system style of play. Honest opinion. I hear you. They're saying 4-0 if Jamaica just don't play with that system.
Very possible.
Blower, this is the final round that we'll be taking. Blower, formation, 4-3-3. In goal, we have Andre Blake, left back, Bell. Then Tilt, Low, and Javier Burns. Right back, the defensive midfielder is Lambert. Then the 8 is DJ, and the attacking midfielder, I guess, is Ravel. And then we have Bobby Reed, Mikel Antonio, and Liam Bailey. That's a very good team.
If I see that team come out there in my head, I'm going to be like, all right, if I'm pinning up for Curtis Tilt, hopefully we can get a solid right back. We'd love to see Kevin Stewart at the CDM, and that's a team that's going to qualify for the World Cup.
Very good.
So very, very solid team. I can't complain.
For people, it's a hit in one way to leave the stream today, obviously. We have our ways to leave the stream. Like the video, of course. Like the video. If you're not subscribed, hit the big red button somewhere, probably down there, so. Yeah. Probably right there, so. Hit the link to the No Bombers podcast. All that good reasons is a nice little listen on the Sunday. Eat your rice and peas and your stewed chicken and eat your raw veg and thing. Drink up your juice. Nice little talk, nice little reasoning, people. Please go and check it out. We'll be over there in the live chat talking to you guys. You see me, so hey man, anything you want to tell people before we leave?
Yes, people. You see us doing the work. You can expect some more Manning Cup future videos also. Yeah, the maths, your maths and my maths are two different things.
All right.
Why your maths?
Okay, your maths.
People, listen carefully. We live in a social media era, correct? People, all I need you guys to do is to share the link to on the WhatsApp group, share the link to on the status, share the link to on the Twitter, share the link on the Snapchat, share the link on the IG story. That's all I'm have to ask. And if you do that, can you imagine how many subscribers that will get us by the end of the day?
That's Sports TV, and we are out.
Go on to check out the No Bombers podcast episode 1.
Yes.
Right away.